guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Becca. If you saw by the title and by the thumbnail, today's video is going to be how to customize your iPhone. I'm going to show you guys how to make an aesthetic wallpaper and also just kind of tips and tricks you might not know about how to customize your phone. And before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I post videos every week, and make sure to turn on that bell notification to be notified every time I upload. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to show you how to do is make an aesthetic wallpaper. So we're just gonna go to the app Pinterest, and we're gonna search yellow aesthetic, and we're just gonna save the images to our camera roll. So to do that, you press the three little dots on the bottom, and then you press download image, and then it's saved to your camera roll. And so I'm just going to save maybe like 4 or 5 images that I want. And I'm just finding ones that kind of match the aesthetic I'm going for. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're gonna open the app called Canva, and this app is super great for anything from YouTube thumbnails to wallpapers for your iPhone to Instagram posts. There's a lot of stuff that Canva has to offer. I did not pay for a membership, and even without a membership, there's a lot that you can do. So once we're here, we're gonna go Instagram story, and this is just because it has the right size for what we're trying to do, and we're gonna go to this top one here. Now that we're here, we can obviously see that these pictures are not the ones that we want, and what you do is you click on the image that you'd like to change, you click replace, and then select the picture from your camera roll that you want to replace it with. So I'm just going to do that with all of the pictures that I just got from Pinterest. What you can do at this point is kind of move things around, or if you like the layout, leave it the way it is. I like to just kind of mess around with it, make it more unique. And then as for the words on the top, you just click on the words and you press delete, and you can delete the element, or you can edit it if you do want words on your wallpaper. So I'm just deleting the words because I don't want the words here. Honestly, at this point, you can add more pictures, and to do that, you would just press the plus button, and maybe you want them from your photos, and then you go to camera roll, and then you can just select more pictures if this template didn't have enough spots for the pictures that you want. So I actually just want the 4 pictures that I have shown, and now I'm going to export it to my camera roll and set it as my wallpaper. In the top right, there's the export button, and then I'm gonna save image, and then it's going to save to my camera roll. So now to set it as your background, you're back at your home screen, and you go to settings, you go to wallpaper, choose a new wallpaper, and then select the thing that you just made, and then you can set that as your wallpaper. And you can set that as your home screen or your lock screen, just depending on what you want it to be. Something to note about the phone that I have particularly, the image that we have kind of doesn't cover the top part of the phone, so I'm kind of zooming in so that it will cover the whole screen, if that makes sense. And then you press set, and then I'm just setting that as my lock screen, and now it's my lock screen. The next thing that I want to show you is shortcuts on your phone in the control center. What I mean by this is these. So notice how I only have like 7 shortcuts in my control center. You can add more, or you can get rid of some of them, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So go to your settings, go to the control center, and then go to customize controls, and then you can add or subtract what you would want in your control center. So right now I have these 7 in my control center, as we saw here, but you can also add other ones, like maybe if you want to be able to access them quicker than having to go to settings all the time. So you can add in your notes, you can add in wallet, any of these things, or dark mode. I really like doing that. Notice how they've added to my control center. So that's something cool that you can do if you want to customize your phone in that way. The next thing I'm going to show you is, so this I've already done, but I just want to show you what it looks like. Something that I like to do with my phone is have the very first screen be blank. So as shown here, it's super easy. So you literally just move every single app over one page. I just like this because then you can actually see the background, whereas before it's just covered up with apps. So that's just one little tip on how to make your phone a little bit more customized and maybe something that you want. I'm going to show you how to do dark mode and light mode. So you're going to go into settings again, and you're going to go to display and brightness. Just at the top, there's the heading that says appearance, and you can switch from light mode, which looks like this, to dark mode, which looks like this. I love dark mode. I know other people that really like light mode. I just like dark mode better. I don't really know why. Another thing that we can do while we're here in display and brightness is we can actually do a night shift. And I like night shift because at the end of the day, when you're like laying in bed, you don't want your phone to be super, super bright. First of all, it's not good for your eyes, but second of all, it's just easier to look at your phone. I have a night mode set from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. and what this does, it just kind of puts like a fade or a kind of like a darker filter over my screen. And this also helps you get a better night's sleep. I don't know if you guys know that. If you aren't looking at your phone for like, 30 minutes to an hour, I don't have exact numbers, but if you don't look at your phone from the time before going to bed, it actually helps you sleep better. That's something that I like to do with a night shift. Another thing that we can do in display and brightness, I feel like display and brightness has a lot of good stuff to customize your phone. You can do bold text. So as you can see, my text is already bold, and if I were to switch the text to not bold, this is what it would look like. I'll insert it right here. Another thing that's pretty cool that I actually recently learned, and I don't know if you guys know how to do this, but you can actually change the motion. You're gonna go into settings, you're gonna go accessibility, and then you go to motion, which is just in the top section, and you're going to press this toggle here, which is reduce motion. And it's super cool because when you go to another app, it doesn't have like the loading, if that makes sense. I'll show you what it looks like. So if I'm opening between opening apps, there's not like a pause, or when you close apps, there's not a pause. I'll show you what it looks like with and without the motion. So you can mess around with that. I personally don't like it because I kind of like the pause that it has, but that's just me. You can switch it on and off depending on what you prefer. So that's pretty cool. That wraps up today's video, just kind of showing you a few tips and tricks and ways that you can customize your iPhone. If you guys enjoyed watching, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any video suggestions for me. I'm totally open to any suggestions you have. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
This is